Good morning. Welcome to the inaugural Next Mission Summit, hosted by Harvard University's Human Flourishing Program and the Heroes Wellness Collective and Operation Recovery Initiative. In 1943, Winston Churchill stood on this very stage. He warned the world that we were at a crossroads, what he deemed, as only Churchill could, a hinge of fate. It was a moment in which the US, the UK, Canada, France, and our allies had a choice to make. And thankfully for all of us, they made the hard but right choice. Hard but right. Today, we too are at another crossroads, another hinge of fate. Those gathered here today have dedicated themselves to science, research, veterans, community, and the belief that together we can change the trajectory of veteran suicide and help those who are suffering believe in themselves again, believe that after post-traumatic stress, there can be post-traumatic growth. The road ahead remains hard, but it is necessary. It is right. The inaugural Next Mission Summit is the largest gathering of veterans and healthcare providers in Harvard's long history. That is quite an achievement, and one all here in person or watching online should be very proud of. Throughout the day, we will hear from leading healthcare providers, top academic researchers from a broad spectrum of fields, and veterans themselves, who have come to share their own lived experiences. We will conclude the summit with an advanced exclusive to Harvard screening of Sheepdog, a new movie that will be in theaters this fall about one veteran's journey from post-traumatic stress to post-traumatic growth. Thank you all for joining us. Before we would begin, we would like to recognize the active duty, veterans, spouses, caregivers, and Gold Star family members in attendance with us today. Would you please stand? I know most of you are. Thank you. You are the reason that we are here today. And the community we are forging together is a shared bond. Today is dedicated to all of you. As a gentle reminder, a few housekeeping items. Please put your phones on silent. Today's conversations may be intense. If you need to take a moment to yourself, feel free to get up, go outside. We have recharging rooms throughout the main foyer for use. We also have therapy dogs on site, so don't hesitate to find them and have a little snuggle. We will take a few breaks throughout the day, so please engage with our speakers. And finally, for those of you who use social media, feel free to ask questions, share photos, reach out via the hashtag NextMissionSummit. Finally, please note that eating or drinking here in Sounders is not allowed. We did want to also recognize the table here on the stage, which is in military tradition, our POW MIA table. Each part of the table has been carefully designed to remember those who are not with us, but we hope will one day come home. The table is smaller than others. The white tablecloth draped over the table represents the purity of their response to our country's call to arms. The empty chair depicts an unknown face, representing no specific soldier, sailor, airman, or Marine, but all who are not with us. The round table shows that our concern for them is never ending. The Bible represents faith in a higher power and the pledge to our community, to our country, founded as one nation under God. The black napkin stands for the emptiness that these warriors have left in the hearts of their families and friends. A purple medal can be pinned to the napkin. The single red rose reminds us of their families and loved ones. The red ribbon represents the love of our country, which inspired them to answer our nation's call. The yellow candle and its ribbon symbolize the everlasting hope for a joyous reunion with those yet accounted for. The slices of lemon on the bread plate remind us of their bitter fate. The salt upon the bread plate represents the tears of our families. The inverted wine glass reminds us that our distinguished comrades cannot be with us today to drink a toast or join in the festivities. There is more information about the table out in the foyer. We welcome you to review it and visit. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Ian Patterson, a retired Army Special Operations veteran and the executive director of today's co-host Operation Recovery, to open the Next Mission Summit.